It's like the mostly the focus of students, teachers, society, and the parents is they put their kids to education so they can get a job.
I have to ask something about like your experience.
Yeah, sure.
Like, how's your experience in you are in a group, right?
You have idea, you have vision, you have a art direction of your idea, right? So you just convey that. Don't try to showcase like character art also, environment art also, or like all these 3D tools. Hello everyone, welcome back to ArtTalk show. Today we have Nipurn Sharma with us, who gladly joined this call to discuss all things game art. So let's welcome Nipurn. Hello Nipurn.
Hello, hello.
Hello Nipurn, how are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, bro.
No
You
worries,
give
no
me a
worries.
chance.
Yeah. So how's things? How's everything? How's work and life?
Life has been good, bro. And for if talking about my work, I face some kind of issues and kind of difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
Before we start, I tell you, I don't have much knowledge about environment art,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
the process.
Mm-hmm.
I just create things with my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to plan,
Yep.
how I like all the approaches.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I just the idea came in my mind, and then I started to
Mm-hmm.
create.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah. And the result, I stuck between creating environment, and
Mm-hmm.
my environment was how I completed.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing I face it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The no worries, no worries. We can talk about that process and how that happened and everything for sure. And you already signed up for the boot camp, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, wonderful. So basically, like we will start from the start. Like I would like to know a little bit more about you and a little bit more of your background. Like
My graduation.
from like you did a course or you have a college degree.
I have a college degree in BA,
Mm-hmm.
and on the other hand, I have a diploma in game development and design,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I have also I have a certificate for digital filmmaking as well,
Mm-hmm.
which is very recognized
Mm-hmm. Okay.
at the bar.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And when was it? Like when did you finish your education?
like for my graduation, I completed last year,
Mm.
and as well as my diploma. And
Mm.
as for my certification in digital filmmaking, I just completed recently.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Like my
So
vision,
that's one good
my
plan.
vision is to create my own things, like
Mm.
short films in 3D.
Mm.
That's why I learned filmmaking as well, and as
Mm.
well as game.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That makes sense totally. Yeah. So that's wonderful. So what are you doing currently? Like they're just working on your portfolio and building stuff and learning.
Yes, so I'm
Mm.
just currently working on a portfolio and solving my doubts, how I
Mm.
improve myself to
Mm-hmm.
be a to be an environment artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a road step right now.
Yeah. So this is like basically you are on a self-taught journey right now, like to
Yeah,
figure out what
yeah.
you want to do and how to do basically things. That's wonderful. And this is the one question I ask everybody like about the first is for sure this self-taught and education degree, and the second is like is it worth it? Like basically all you have three different certifications right now. So I want to ask like what do you honestly think? Like is it worth it? Like going for a degree or a certificate?
Like I done my graduation in BA. It's a basic thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I talk about specialization,
Mm-hmm.
I really think that diploma or doing diploma in game development, my experience was just for knowledgeable things. Yeah, it's been good, but for
Mm-hmm.
a job perspective,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be tough, bro. Actually, the thing is, they didn't teach us the desired things
Mm-hmm.
that company needs or a studio needs.
Mm-hmm.
They just tell us how the game development is,
Mm-hmm.
and how the all the productions will be work.
Mm-hmm.
They just teach us these kind of simple things.
Yeah.
And for certification in digital filmmaking, it's gonna be worth it for me
Okay.
because it gave me entire knowledge of the film production.
Nice.
But like as what I mentioned, I want to do my own work, like creating my own things. That's gonna be worth it for me. But for like in India, there are there are like many like there are no jobs in the market. Actually, I'm just searching like how what kinds of roles are available in the market so related to games and movies, and I figured it out. For technical work, there will be openings, but for creative things, creative roles, there they need experience first. And the in like if I talk about indie studios, they like there are no jobs for like in the market in India itself.
Yeah. Yeah, this is basically like I have seen so many, and I was watching this recently a podcast on Kunal Kamra's show. So basically,
Yeah,
they like this how education is empowering, right? It's like the mostly the focus of students, teachers, society, and the parents is they put their kids to education so they can get a job. They said
yeah,
so. They said like
that's the
that's
main thing.
yeah. So they said like it's been taught a wrong way because that was a long time back. It might be purpose, but the purpose of education is way more than that, right?
Yeah,
It is to empower people and to make them capable for the society or to do more things, right? So it opens up the mind of people, the education basically. So they say like we need that mind shift from
yeah,
it. Like I know still so many students they want this degree so they can get a job,
yeah,
but they say like getting a job is still more easier than that because uh, especially in art, right? So you just need your skills and your portfolio to get a job in the art industry,
yeah.
right? Along with the certificates, if I may ask, like how much you spend on the all the different courses, like if you can share.
For digital filmmaking course, it's a free course, free certification course,
Nice.
provided by Ramoji
Nice.
Film City. And if I talk about my diploma, it's gonna be worth like 2 lakhs
Okay.
for a year.
Okay, it's a lot for 1 year course. Again, you had BA is a normal BA or you had some.
It's a normal way. It's a
Okay, normal
normal
BA.
way.
Okay, okay, okay. Nice. It's okay. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, the one thing is good. You know what you want to do. That's the
Yeah,
best thing. Like you want to do the filmmaking and you love games and you want to use that digital medium to create the games, right? Or create the
yes,
films. So honestly, like I would say making digital films are more difficult than like digital. I mean 3D basically, right? So the
yeah,
making 3D films is much more difficult than normal films because
normal
you know
films. Yeah,
yes, because like modeling, texturing, it's a lot more things in between to process like rigging, animation, and dynamics and rendering. Not to forget rendering, the amount of time it will take to render, you can just get people and
yeah,
tell them to tell your friends to do the acting. That it is much easier. But it's a good way. And someone recently on LinkedIn also reached out to me and I said, so they were into filmmaking. They are trying out games for the first time, and because that's the best way because because there are so many narrative based games are there, so you don't need to make the film per se exactly, but you can make more cinematic based games basically.
yeah,
You have a little bit exploration of the area, then you have the dialogues in between the game, so convey your story. So that's what I am also into. And to add in there, so there are like so many different areas. It's not just
yeah,
environment and other things you have to learn. You have to learn the characters and other things. So my best I thought will be, so you can look for the filmmaking tutorials on YouTube. Basically there are so many channels who create these videos or films, like short films basically, just in Unreal. So they showcase how to import character or how to use animation. Basically you use resources because
yes,
you have idea, you have vision, you have a art direction of your idea, right? Or your story. So you just convey that. Don't try to
yeah,
showcase like character art also, environment art also, or like all these 3D tools.
yeah,
That's not the purpose. Purpose is to create the film. It's really difficult to put
yeah,
it on canvas in 3D also. Well, there is a really nice tool
I didn't
Cascador.
heard
I,
about
I
it.
will I will send you the link. Cascador is a AI animation tool. Basically, it's not that AI, but it's basically you give the poses in the animation,
Yep.
and it automatically fill the in between. So
Like
it,
I heard about for the company's noise, it's called Reillusion. It
yeah, yep,
makes their it makes their softwares like character creator
yep,
and as well as
yeah.
iClone.
Yeah, so that is for creating the character, and they have animation
Yeah.
and poses also. That's totally
Yeah.
fine. So what Cascador do? You can bring your character from there, and you can
Yeah.
put it into Cascador, or you can put it into Unreal, Blender, or Max or Maya. You just create animation in Cascador. What it does, like imagine you have a character here, you just translate into timeline, like he's here. After 5 seconds, it's here.
It's
It
here.
will automatically put the walk cycle. It's so powerful. So it's so powerful that if you imagine like it's slow, it will walk. If it's fast, it will start to run. Okay, I can show you. Wait. And so this is Cascador. Okay, I'll send you this link also. Okay. Um, So basically, where is my mouse here? So here you see. So basically, you don't have to put. So they have their own mocap and they did everything by themselves. So here, so this is what they have made, and this is what it automatically does. So you make the poses, just the poses, and it will fill in between.
Like it's the it it helps to work easy.
Yeah. See, so it use the physics and center of mass and everything. So this is really good. So the white one is yours, and then green one it automatically fill. Yeah, and it's free to try. There is no restriction, but you cannot export. But you can try. It's really good. I tried it, and it's just wonderful. Okay, so this is basically like the rough part I went into. I was trying out the thing, right? So you can also try it out. Like if this tool work for you, okay, use it. So this is what I would suggest. Just get your hands dirty. Okay, and if you join the environment that will help you. There's a it's another skill you can. If you're not able to find a good role, I believe the best role in games for this will be like cinematic artist. The cinematic artist, like you have the cinematic trailers and you have some gameplay elements in the game, so you can help in that, right? Even make some companies which just make trailers for the games, so you can surely bring your vision, because you as an art director you have ideas, you can brainstorm, so that skill is really helpful in that area. So in career side, like if you want to pursue not just filmmaking, that you can do for sure, right, by making your own films. But what you can do, you can try to build multiple skills, so you can apply for a job in some studio and help them. Okay. Yeah. So any question for that? Like if you have any question, you want to ask anything, you can ask. But I believe.
It's like when I start creating an environment,
Hmm.
like I feel very nervous.
Hmm.
Like how would I start and how would I complete it? That's the main question in my mind. Like environment is such a complicated thing to create. It contains a lot of things to do,
Yep. True.
materials
Hmm.
and assets and all things.
Yep.
I'm stuck with the like when I creating an environment, I stuck with the materials and how I
Hmm.
blend it,
Hmm.
and I like the quality should be I suppose
Hmm.
it it didn't give me like that.
Hmm.
That's the main thing.
Hmm. It's totally understand, because it's overwhelming. Like I teach regularly, so I get this question a lot, like environment art is so overwhelming with like so many things to take care of. So I always says in this is try not to do everything, right?
Yeah.
Focus on one thing, like what you want to achieve in environment. Like imagine there is another skill set you can develop as a cinematic artist or as a filmmaker, is set dressing, right?
Yeah.
And you make the set of wherever you want to shoot, and there are digital sets now, right? I forgot the name word exact word. Really, basically they have the set and they put the camera and the background is rendered. Basically is a set extension basically. So that's is a really good skill to have. So if you want to do that, like make sure don't create all the assets. Use whichever you have available online on Fab. Every month there are free packs, and there is
Yes.
Pixel, there is Sketchfab. Use all the assets you can to create the vision of your set. Okay, imagine you try to convey a story, and just know a little to change the things accordingly. Like imagine you need a rock, you have a rock which you seems perfect, but you need moss on top, and how you can add those moss on top is just the thing you need to learn. So learn that much that can help you achieve or make changes in your thing, but don't learn everything. But plus, like if you start to feel overwhelmed from the start, if you're not clear about things, you can watch my previous bootcamp videos, which are already on my YouTube channel, which I did last year. So those are like basic of environment, how you can create a basic environment from a concept art or image or idea, how you can break apart that image and concept. And I'm also like you, if you already joined, I believe, like, so currently I'm running this thing, so that is also gonna be the same. So we're gonna break apart the environments, concept art, images or ideas, and help people achieve the environments they are creating. So if you have that environment, you can post it in the Discord channel. And if you're not sure how to break it apart, I will surely help you in there.
Like
So
actually,
mhm.
I have some environments, but I don't know how to expand it or how I more creative things I
Hmm.
do that environment.
Yeah, so even though, like, I will send you our TopMate link, right? So what you can do,
Yeah.
you can go to and you can sign up for portfolio review, right? So what
So
you can do, you put it there. I send you the link. So here on the top, you will say the portfolio review. So what you do, you put your portfolio link and add all these things. I have this environment. I wanted to expand this. I was not sure how to expand it. I have this environment. I was stuck at this step. I didn't know how to move forward. Please, how can I move forward with this? This was my vision, and I don't know how to achieve it. So write all this question, and like something like that. I'm not sure about the quality of this scene or my all environments. How can I improve them, or what way I can improve them? Just write everything in there. Okay, I will make a separate video based on that. It really helped. Like I'll surely post it on YouTube. Okay, because it will help more people. So the more specific and more deep question it will be, the more awesome it will be. Because I love this question you had. I'm really loving it because it's something people are stuck in the start only. Like the question is like, I don't know how to create environment, right? So
yes,
it's like really starting question, but your is like, but you get stuck at some point.
yeah, like
And
how I expand it.
yeah, how to expand it. So that's how what why I created the bootcamp. That's the best way to use art review also, right? So yeah,
Actually,
sign up. Yeah, yeah.
I use Kaya as well for creating some kind of realistic frames.
Nice. Hmm. Because like with Gaia, it's like another territory you're getting into. Is the world art,
Yeah,
like which I am in, right? In world art, so it's again like that. That's how it just start to expand. And but yeah, it's awesome.
yeah, I'm also enjoying the process. But the main thing is when my morale is down, when I see the market,
Hmm. It's okay.
there is no jobs or like hard to find job.
Hmm.
And our parents is also asking me like what is going to be happen in your life,
Hmm. Yeah.
what your plans.
Yeah.
Like I'm stuck. Like how like I said, there's like the thing I'll like I doing like best by myself, but market is not like that. It's
Hmm.
gonna be expected.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so the as I can totally understand that that was the everybody's situation. I can understand. Like our parents have the same thought process. The day until the day you start earning, they will gonna keep poking you. So like earn. Even though like I was in really toxic work environment in the start, my parents could not understand like why I left the job and why I left this toxic thing, but it was paying at least, right? So they could not understand. So until the day they saw that I am earning, right, they kept poking me. But the day I put my first earning in their hand, I was like, here is my salary. I can earn. Okay. So it's not like I cannot earn. It's just I don't want to work in a toxic place. So they never poked me again. They said like, okay, good. You will do whatever you want to do. You will not starve to death basically. So it's okay. So yeah, until that day you have to keep working on. I know the situation of the industry, like I'm also a part of it, like I face layoffs and other things, right? So I can totally understand how it is, but I'm trying my best. That's why I'm doing this, to motivate and support all the artists to not leave their dream and passion for things, and just keep working on what they're doing best at. Like if you try to do a bunch of things which are not aligning, right, and not working for the scene, like you use bunch of assets which are not working with each other, that gonna cause problem. You can use low poly asset and like faceted assets, that will be fine. You can use that, right? But uh but showcasing the story is the first part. So you try to do that with simple shapes rather than using assets. You try to do that story part. Basically, even if the boxes are moving from houses to, one box is moving to cylinder, which is a well, it will be suffice to test out your idea. Then you can replace that box with a character. You can replace that box or cylinder with a well, right? But your main idea is making that short film. Okay, what camera angle will be there, and how the camera will move, how the player will move. So that is there. I will send you a simple video, basically, which you can simply watch and make your this simple idea easily. Okay, it's nice. It's a nice video. It showcases like 10-15 minute video, but it showcase that concept, how to make this short movie, basically. So that's cool. That's cool. Okay. On the side of convincing parents, it will take time. Until you have accomplished something, parents will not stop. So they never do. So just tell them to be patient and calm, that you will make it out and you will figure it out. And because the industry is booming and like, there are so many new studios popping up, they're making their own game, right? So when you showcase, like you have the cinematic art skills, then you can showcase that, like, okay, I worked on this cinematic trailer, so if you want to create trailer for your game, right, I can help you. So they can use your skill. And if you can brainstorm, you keep working on your storyboard or sketching skills, that is really really a valuable skill as an artist, to convey your idea from your head on paper, right? Even if it's a rough sketch, it really helps. I really want to come back to sketching, because I was good at it, but then I didn't.
I'm not good in sketching.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like it's not a skill that only people with the born talent do. Like it's just a
Yeah.
practice. So you every day you just practice like half an hour, I would say. Half an hour every day, you just take a subject or a live subject, you just sketch it out. You click on picture online and you sketch it out. Then you try to sketch out idea from your head, you slowly. It's just a study of shapes and shading and lighting and everything. And that's again gonna teach you fundamentals, like how light and shadow work, how composition work. So you study that and you try to scribble on your sketch, right? Right. So it could be your dream which you are seeing and that you want to showcase in there. It could be someone told you a story, or it's a story you have or you read and you want to make a storyboard. So there's a multiple way you can do these things. But yeah, just get into, because you are gonna be a art director or a filmmaker. That is the one skill you need. How you gonna explain to other people what
Yeah.
you want to make? It's either you gonna create a digital film like me first, by shooting video, or you can quickly convince them by creating sketches and then animate the sketches and this thing. Okay, I will show you, like, if you want, if once you join, I will show you. Okay,
Yeah.
for the path on this thing, there are multiple things you can do. Just focus on your skill and art skill, keep working on those. And I would say just jump in and create. You're already jumped in, but you just
Yeah.
need a little bit right direction. So I will share some videos where you get stuck. Just keep it small in the start. There are so many things happening. Keep it small and try to you know build that idea there with simple shapes. And for the environment, you join the boot camp, and how to make this witch house and the well and everything, that I can help you with the creating this environment and scene, definitely. So join the boot camp, and even if you want to work on this idea or any other idea, you bring that one, and I will help you make that in Unreal, either using assets or creating your own, or whichever way possible.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, bro.
No worries, no worries. I'm always in. Anything else like you would like to ask?
I have to ask something about like your experience.
Yeah, sure.
Like Like, how's your experience in you are in Europe, right? And
In,
like
in
you are in Europe, right?
yes, yes.
Yep. Yeah. Like, how's your experience in that?
Yeah, I like it. Overall, I like Delhi because this is, I never imagined to be here, right? And I got this job opportunity to work in here, and I came.
Like, you direct got a job
Yes,
opportunity.
yes. So I saw it happening in Dhruva Interactive. So many of my seniors got a
Yeah.
job abroad. So I thought like, it is possible, but I don't know how, right? And then I asked,
Yeah.
I said, like, the portfolio matters, your skill matters, resume matters. I said, like, that's so I worked on portfolio. My portfolio got really good response, right? When I published my environment. And then I got interviews. Okay. And the
Yeah.
only question they had was like, you don't have enough experience, right? They said they need 5 years of experience minimum. Some said more. I had only 2 and 2.5 years of experience. So I said, like, see, experience I cannot increase, right? So
Yeah.
I said, like, okay, it's just matter of time. I will keep working on my portfolio, right? And I will publish two more scene in next 2 years. I will have 5 years of
Mm.
experience. It definitely gonna happen because I'm already on the way. I'm getting these hints from there. But after few months, it happened already. So they didn't need with that experience, that skill level. I got an interview. They might have like I don't have recollection like what I said and how it was, but they really liked it and they gave me this offer and could not believe it. It was the same thing at Dhruva. Like that was my first job, and I was rejected by everyone. I didn't know like I will even get a job in industry, and then Dhruva Interactive came and they gave me a job. So I remember I telling the same thing as like if 2 years in Dhruva Interactive I became from this to this, right? Imagine you give me opportunity what I can do, right? So that I think I remember still I said it. So they gave me that opportunity and then I came here and on the work side I would say it's okay. Okay. So work side of things. Work is work. But as a life and the beautiful places in Europe, on that
Yeah.
side for traveling and everything was wonderful. That's the first time because I never traveled, even in India,
Yeah.
never traveled. So when I came to Europe, I said like, if I don't travel now, will be so much waste. Like on the travel side, on the lifestyle side, I felt at peace here. Right. There was no chaos. There was no people to poke, and that's the one good thing about people from I would say white people. I don't want to say, but you say white people basically. They all have nobody's running basically.
Mm.
Nobody's running, and that life I like. Like I don't want to run basically. But when I came to India or even I was in UK, right? Everybody's running.
Everybody is like,
Everybody's running. I said like, why you want to run? Why can't you just sit and talk like what you're doing right now? So it's like, why?
yeah.
Just calm down. Life is not going anywhere. It's not like you have to run a marathon in a year. It's like 35 year of marathon.
Yeah.
So be calm and be part of it. So on that side, it's good, right? And there are so many of my friends. They said like they want to come abroad, and I'm telling them not to, right? Unless they're getting job opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. Many of my friends also paid lakhs or like tens of lakhs to come went to UK, and now they're regretting it. So many of them went to Canada. They are not accepting it, but it's a really big waste because imagine like 30 lakh, right? Like you spend 50,000 a month. Like if you have your own home, 50,000 is your expense. Like how many year of expense is that? Right? And now with the freelance, with the remote opportunities, you can make it in India also. And so like still my colleague from Europe who know, he said why don't you go to India because they have traveled to India. So like everything is so cheap, there is so much good food, there are people are nice and everything is there. I said like yeah, the 3F, like family, friends and food, that you will not get here. That is back home in India.
Yeah.
But that piece, if you like that piece, then it's here, right? So it's like with very less salary you can live like a king there, right? But that salary here is peanuts. So that type of thing, that's why I recommend. I say like if it's a basic calculation I give, after rent, after bills, after eating out, end of the month you are saving 50,000 in your account. My senior level friends basically, right? So if you are saving 50,000 in your account, you don't need to come to Europe, right? So again, unless you don't get an opportunity to come abroad, right? So you don't need to spend money to come abroad. That's not a wise decision in any way. right? So if like, even when you come here, you have to like imagine like it's not a small amount. Like I was talking to one student who spent 30 to 40 lakh just to study in Canada. It's like, so if you say it's 2 year course there, in the end you anyway have to work on your portfolio, you have to work on your skills. There's no choice, right? So you have to work on those. So then if you save that money, you can save that money, okay, and then you have to spend money for living there also. Like that's like 30 to 40 lakh is just the fees. Then you have to spend to live there, and for that either your parents gonna send, that gonna cost another 20 lakh, or you're gonna do part time and that gonna cost you time. Okay, you're gonna have less time to work on your portfolio and skills. So why not you just sit here, work your ass off on your skills and your portfolio, pay for mentorship, right? Pay for these studios like Laksha have it, Dhruva Interactive had it. Like they
Yeah.
have academy in house, right? And now this online Sierra division, even Onyx, they take student for free, right? They don't charge any fee. So even if they charge fee, those are the good options. So find mentors. Like that's why I started with the mentorships, and I'm encouraging more of my friends to get into this. Like you have raw experience, you can help artists, figure out the way. So you pay them for their time, and it will be much lesser than paying college or someone. Like imagine if you pay them 1,000 rupees for a session. Imagine, right? Right. So that imagine like 1 hour of this. Like how much clarity you will get from an experienced artist for 1 hour. It just costed you 1,000. Or like imagine you give 5,000 also. So like you have like 2 session a month. It's way more valuable than, and you get their ultimate support on the message or email or chat or LinkedIn wherever they are. So you get that continuous support. So when you want to run a call, you pay for that, and then you ask them any doubt anytime, and they will be happy. I think I will say 90% of the people will be happy to help you for free if you just reach out to them on the artist. So that's basically the best way possible to go in there. So yeah, so if you have aspiration to go abroad, I would say work on your skill and apply for job, right? And the second, try to find remote job or freelance so you can earn more, and have a try to find a good job in India. If nothing is working out, don't have any way, then it might be, but I will still recommend not to, because you can
Yeah.
still find a decent salary job in India. So you don't have to waste like 20, 30 lakh for something which you have to anyway work for, right? So why not just work on your skill here from your home, and then showcase that you can do that, and then they give you offer. It will take time. So you work for two,
Yeah.
3 years in India, gain that experience, build that portfolio, and without any experience, you can get freelance. It's a good, again, that's a long answer for your question, but
Yeah.
again, that's what I recommend to everybody. I hope I answered your question. I did not
Yeah. Yeah.
sidetrack. Right. So yeah. So if you get opportunity anywhere, go anywhere. It's okay, right? But if you out of all the places, if it is Europe, I would recommend Europe. Then UK,
Oh,
because Europe have
then you.
most so many beautiful places. At least you will enjoy life.
Yeah.
If it
That's a
work
myth.
is toxic, it's okay. At least on a weekend you will go a good place
Yeah.
and enjoy life. So even if it's like 6 month contract and they say like you are laid off and stuff, at least 6 months you will see beautiful places, and you say like you had a vacation, paid vacation basically. They paid for it
Yeah.
simply. Yeah. So yeah, have fun. Like if you have any question, you can ask.
No more questions, bro. Actually, yeah. So the main question is more like how I gain an experience in environment artist.
Mhm.
There's some more questions.
Yeah. So the again, you need portfolio to apply
Mm.
for a job, and then a
Yeah.
job give get you experience. But there are multiple. I'm gonna make a video how to gain experience without a job. There are multiple ways
Mm.
to you can help. Like you helping me on a project. I have a studio. I can write you experience letter simply, right?
Yeah.
So and then you can work on community projects from on different forum like Unreal Forum, Unity Forum, Polycount. There are so many other forums where you can help all the developers with art and making scenes and stuff like that. That can get you experience, or you can participate in challenges or group challenges. So that is also a part of your experience. Don't consider that it's not, right? So that also you worked on a project, even if you're working on a portfolio, right? And you're putting it on like, don't work on like normal challenges. Like art station challenge is a big one because everybody know about it. You can use a small app called Clockify. So whenever you're working on a project or whatever you're doing, start counting your time. That will showcase two things: that you track time, you have a clear goal, and you have spent this much time on this thing. they will really appreciate if you show that you really track time and work on timeline, right? Because that will be a very basic thing they will expect from an artist, but nobody does it. Nobody track time. They will just put the time. But if you start tracking, that's gonna be a big plus. That is gonna say you are really dedicated and focused to do things, and you might by the time you have a huge track record of writing down things, so you know how much time it takes you to finish certain thing.
Okay, right.
So that it helps. There's another skill which you can develop by just noting down the time, right? So yeah, so that will help in there, right? But yeah, so even if you have any question, you can shoot me down the Discord. You can go to TalkMate page and you can write me any question. Sign up for portfolio review if you have a bunch of environments and you're not sure about it. You can, and surely in the boot camp we're gonna have fun a lot of, and I'm having a Q&A tonight also. So you can join if it's not too late for you. You can join and you can ask questions there as well. But yeah, I really want to thank you for doing this and asking these wonderful questions. I hope I didn't you it cleared so many things for you.
Yeah,
Right.
it's clear.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much for doing this, and as always, I'm always here to help. And
Thanks.
until next time, take care, man. Keep doing awesome work. Bye.
Bye.